This video angered a lot of people when it hit the web. A young man beaten during the riots in London was then robbed by people that looked like they were helping him. They went through his backpack and took what they wanted while he just stood there bleeding. Well, now one of the guys on this tape is in custody. He's just one of more than 2,200 people picked up by police during last week's riots. Thank you for joining us. I'm Heather Jackson. Turning to politics now and the results from that Iowa straw poll. Well, here they are. Michelle Bachmann finished on top, less than 1 percentage point ahead of Ron Paul. It's a big win for Bachmann, who will be a guest on CNN's State of the Union coming up in less than an hour. But look down the list and you see Rick Perry's name. Why is that important? This is why.
It is time to get America working again, and that's why, with the support of my family, an unwavering belief in the goodness of America, I declare to you today as a candidate for President of the United States.
Yes, the Texas governor is officially in the race. He actually made it official while voting was going on in Iowa. He wasn't even on the ballot there. You can hear from Michelle Bachmann on this Sunday's special edition of State of the Union, live from Ames, Iowa. Bachmann and Herman Cain will talk to Candy Crawley about Iowa and beyond. State of the Union coming up today at 9 a.m. Eastern.
That's a way I'll be able to hold myself accountable.
As well as the Obama administration, by talking to the Hispanic community personally. White House officials came out to Phoenix, Arizona on Saturday to talk to the community about all the initiatives that they have passed to help them fight their battles.
Affordable Care Act, it has the potential to benefit up to 9 million Latinos that don't currently have access to health insurance or don't have a regular doctor that they actually go to see.
And even worse,
and they won't go until it's absolutely an emergency and they're on their deathbeds.
Healthcare and other issues like illegal immigration and the DREAM Act were openly discussed once White House officials sat down in group sessions with the community members to problem solve. This was
really an opportunity for the community to be able to give us valuable input as well as ideas of how government can work better for them.
And to make sure administration officials did not forget what was discussed that day, participants were able to input all their solutions into a designated site. Arizona Democratic Senator says today was very important because he feels some people in Arizona use excuses like,
if it wasn't for all these illegals, we could afford better schools. If it wasn't for all these illegals, we could afford a better healthcare system, all these kinds of things.
It's kind of sad at the same time because I'm being punished for a decision that my parents made when I was 2. So it's not like I could have been hey Daddy, no, I don't want to go to the United States.
Knowing these issues exist in Arizona, Senator Gallardo makes his final charge to the audience at the end of the summit.
I think we should still continue to be meeting at least once a year.
It's the responsibility, not only our leaders, our community leaders, our elected officials, but also the students and the community to be involved in that process to make sure that we keep moving forward and, don't take these little steps as, oh, we're done fighting.
Up until March, White House officials will continue their summit tour, and to Tucson, Arizona, Texas, Ohio, and even Florida. I'm Heather Jackson in Phoenix, Arizona with PhoenixSoul.com.
Hi, I'm Heather Jackson here with PhoenixSoul.com, and today we're here for a pink affair. We're here at the Hyatt Regency Hotel where they're hosting and launching the AKA 2010 Fashionetta and Scholarship Breakfast.
Every year for the past 30 years, the AKAs have been hosting a breakfast and fashion show to raise funds for scholarships. This event is one of the most successful charities in the history of Phoenix. Black people from all over the community came out to support, packing out the room. Before breakfast was served, everyone stood up for the Black National Anthem. Afterwards, attendees were free to enjoy their breakfast, topped off with a coffee and orange juice. While they ate, the screen played back a PowerPoint of all the recipients from past scholarships. The beautiful and elegant table arrangements set the tone for the upcoming fashion show. This year, top fashion designers' clothing were included in the fashion show.
In fashions internationally, Louis Vuitton, Versace, Valentino.
Both male and female models strutted down the runway to show off professional attire, a night out, and other various occasions. One model in particular stole the show. Her voluptuous, sexy, fierce, and humorous personality stole the stage away every time she came out. By the end of the night, one of the audience members became so intrigued by her, he begged her to come back his way. She occasionally threw out her boa and seduced him when she passed. By the end of the night, he got his chance to stake his claim by joining her for a dance on stage. With a little bit of entertainment, fashion designers could not leave without advertising their swimwear. Ladies, don't worry, there was some hot stuff going on for us too, soon as the fellas released their robes. The fashion show concluded with a wedding section topped with bride and groom. All of the funding will go to 10 to 20 eligible high school seniors pursuing college. This event is held every year because many of their applicants are strong and well worth it. The chair of the event describes one of their past recipients.
Her name is Erica Westenberg, and she received a scholarship several years ago. She went on to Harvard University, and she did very well at Harvard University, and further went on to Harvard's law school, and she is now a practicing attorney.
Outstanding students like Ms. Westenberg can receive up to $1,000 to $5,000 in scholarship funds.
This was an amazing fashion show put on by the AKAs. The scholarship recipients will receive their scholarships this upcoming spring of 2011. I'm Heather Jackson with PhoenixSoul.com.